script ahead of time for this webinar, and my script says that at 27 after the hour, that I'm to turn it back over to Ellen. But first, want to elicit any final thoughts of both Kenny and Dan. And Kenny, if we can start with you, parting thoughts for our audience this afternoon.
First, let me thank the Crime and Justice Institute for hosting this webinar and including pretrial services in the discussion about national criminal justice initiatives and best practices. I think if I had one point to leave the audience with is this: we know more about ourselves, about pretrial agencies, about pretrial practices, and about the state of front-end decision-making now than we have at any point, I think, in this country's history. A lot of that has to do with people like Tim Murray, who, by the way, is older than either Dan or me, who've led the way in finding this information and reporting it out to the field. And I would say to those practitioners, get this information. Get it, use it, learn it. Find the old heads like us, and drain us dry with whatever information we can give, and really share the information with others as well. We're at a point now where we have a lot of information, and we have to start disseminating it and start using it well. So take what you've learned today, and don't be afraid to get in touch with any of us with any questions or comments that you have.
Thanks. Dan?
Again, on behalf of my old friend Barb and I, we definitely would also like to thank the Criminal Justice Institute for allowing pretrial to participate in these panel discussions. We really embrace this opportunity, and thank you. Secondly, I would obviously, besides Kenny's remarks, I would just add on to these is that regarding evidence-based practices, I think that pretrial obviously looks for its unique role in how it plays out in evidence-based practice. They need to embrace the overall larger systems and the criminal justice systems, which often, of course, will represent the post-dispositional world, and indicate, sit at the table and let them realize that the same principles they're supporting in post-disposition make all the application and sense in the pretrial world, and let those system players then help be part of your support system for your role.
And thanks to you both for your participation in the call today and your adaptability, a skill that you bring to work every day as evidenced by your success. To our audience, as Kenny mentioned and as Dan has underscored, you're not alone. Don't work in isolation. Reach out to the pretrial community. It's a community that's growing. It's a community that's better informed than it has ever been, but it has first and foremost always been a community that welcomes practitioners, that encourages and supports success, and that is willing to work on your behalf. And with that, Ellen, I'd like to turn it back over to you with my thanks, and tell to Barb on behalf of the entire panel how much we missed her and how much we look forward to having her on the next call.
Thank you so much, Tim, and thank you to all our panelists, in particular Barb Darby and her patience and persistence in trying to join us on this call. We will include her notes and her insightful expertise in the follow-up documents that will be posted on our website. So thank you to all of you. On behalf of Community Resources for Justice, and especially our Crime and Justice Institute, we hope that the information that we provided to you today was useful. And we'd like to extend an invitation to you to our next Wednesday series, which is titled Evidence-Based Practice Principles for Enhancing Correctional Results in Jails and Prisons, which will be held on July 14th. Our featured presenter and moderator will be Dan Craig, Warden of the Medical and Classification Center at the Iowa Department of Corrections. Please visit our website at cjinstitute.org for the PowerPoint and audio recording of this webinar. An additional webinar frequently asked questions sheet will be posted there, along with information about upcoming webinars. Lastly, following the completion of this broadcast, an evaluation form will pop up on your screen. We thank you in advance for your thoughts or feedback so that we might improve and continue providing high-quality educational webinars to the field. Thank you all for your attendance today. We appreciate your interest in this important topic.